Yo, what's up, Dubcats? I'm TangyNacho and welcome to The Litter. First off, I want to thank you guys for watching our first video, subscribing, and commenting to let us know you like the series. Normally, we plan on uploading the History of Overwatch series every other Tuesday on a bi-weekly schedule. This week we ran into some difficulties, so it's going to be put off to next Tuesday, unfortunately. I apologize for the wait, but trust me, it'll be worth it. So this week I thought I'd fill in the gap with a description of the series, how it all works, and what you can expect to see in the future. For visuals, we have some Mercy gameplay, because next week, Mercy descends onto the channel with her History of Overwatch video. Alright, now let's get to the description. To start off each video, we have some footage of us playing the hero that we're about to talk about. But we want you guys to get involved in this too. You can send your highlights of your favorite hero to wubwubmeowub@gmail.com. Even if we don't do your hero next, we'll keep your highlights on file for when we do. If your highlight is one of the best, then we'll throw it in the video and you'll get a mention in the description. After the intro clips, we start talking about the hero's usage in the history of Overwatch, separated by competitive seasons. We get all of our playtime stats from Winston's Lab, an amazing website that you guys should check out. I'll throw a link in the description for you. They have great tools that let us separate the playtime by season, so we could see how the heroes stacked up. For each season, the heroes are separated into 5 separate tiers based on pick rate. Starting at the bottom, we have Tier 5, which is 0 to 1% pick rate. This tier is basically for the heroes that saw no play at all in pro-level tournaments. It can be for many reasons, but usually it's because that hero is underpowered compared to the rest of the cast. Tier 4 is 2 to 10% pick rate. These heroes are still underpowered, but usually see some niche play. Next we have Tier 3. The heroes in Tier 3 are decent, but not quite good enough to be meta. If a lot of heroes are really good in one specific season, then it's possible that Tier 3 could contain a few meta heroes, but for the most part, that's not the case. Tier 2, which is 25 to 75% pick rate, basically is what defines the meta. Heroes in this tier are usually very strong, but usually not quite enough to be overpowered. Then finally we have Tier 1, 75 to 100% pick rate. Heroes in this tier see almost constant play in pro-level tournaments, and it could be argued whether they're overpowered or are just really good in the current meta. It's worth noting that this system works slightly differently for DPS characters since there's so many of them. While supports and tanks usually aim to be in Tier 1 if they want to define the meta, DPS characters are fine in Tier 2. If a DPS character makes it up to Tier 1, that's usually a big problem. During the videos, you'll see a graph of these tiers on the left-hand side of the screen. It shows where all the heroes were during that specific season and highlights the tier where the specific hero we're talking about lies. All the heroes that made up that specific tier for that season will be shown at the top of the screen, with the hero we're talking about highlighted. They'll be sorted from right to left based on pick rate. We also show some pro gameplay from a tournament that took place during that season. This gameplay won't always feature the hero we're talking about. It could instead be gameplay of another hero that fills the same role. It all just depends on what the meta was and how often the hero got played. And finally, we end the videos off with some current gameplay and a short summary. After a video is posted, we start looking at the votes to see who we want to do next. We'll keep a running tally of the votes, so you don't have to worry about your old comments getting forgotten. In order to be eligible for a video, a hero must be live for 10 seasons. That means brand new heroes that get votes won't be in the next video necessarily, but we will still keep track of the votes for those heroes for later. On the in-between Tuesdays, we'll be posting on social media to let you guys know which hero is coming next, so make sure you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram to stay updated. I also post about new videos on the subreddit for competitive Overwatch, so join the community and talk about the videos there too. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next Tuesday.